Look at this guy, man.
Hey.
You're like a star now. The Rams won the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna put this side.
And of course, here he comes. Listen. Is he smoking a cigar? He's really gonna. What? Oh my God. Yes, Rudy. Oh, jeez.
Amelia, how are you?
Larry, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Kev.
His own channel right now. So we got a little dual screen going right now.
Look at Ramelia with the Rams shirt. Look at that.
I gotta put a stop to it. Ayuka's no Isaac Bruce. Let me just start there. Not even close. Bang Escalator Crew jerseys that they lost in the championship game. That's what when you wear those jerseys, just so you know, that's what we're thinking when we see it. We picture you guys going down the escalator in defeat in the NFC Championship. Escalator gang, bang bang, bang bang Escalator gang, baby.
Rams house, like I said, anywhere is Rams house. We can't over freaking Santa Clara. That's what it's called. It don't matter because we got came out when we feel.
What is up, my Ramelia fans of the Los Angeles Rams, the defending NFC West champion Los Angeles Rams? How you guys doing? Forgive me for being late. I literally ran in the door. I had some stuff that I was out doing and got traffic and we were running in the house. So I just wanted to, I finished up a couple of clips and thank you guys for coming in. Like I told you guys on the last live, for you guys to watch the replay, there hasn't been a lot of news. Now that the draft is over, guys are at OTAs. Today's the first day of OTAs. My channel is going to be for sure 2 days a week, Sunday and Wednesday. So now there'll be a regular time. It's been kind of helter skelter, and then for a while I wasn't on for a while, doing stuff around the house and working more. And so just so you guys know, remember Sundays and Wednesdays 7:05 and today-ish, I had literally had to run in the door. I left my drink over there. So I just, let me get on now. And I have some stuff to finish up. So Sundays, let's do this over. Sundays and Wednesdays, 7:05 for sure. So put that on your schedule. You'll get in, even if you don't see the notification right away, just remember, it's almost 7 o'clock. He's going to come on. Sunday and Wednesdays, and then we'll add unexpected announces and things come up like the Jalen Ramsey watch, all that stuff. Don't worry about that. But we are right into OTAs. The guys are back, and so it's time to talk football, baby. So here we go, and I cannot wait. And so let's get into the chat. There's my guy SGA. How you doing? He says, "Hi, Ramelia. How you doing? Appreciate you." My guy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Yes, indeed. Love it. My guy Sal. Hello, Rudy. Go Rams. Yes, indeed. How you doing, Sal? I appreciate you. My guy Robert Matunden. Is Jalen Ramsey coming back? That is another topic too. Is he coming back? There's only a few days away from June 1st. Now, the reason why June 1st is important is because that's when teams can make a trade for him and not have to eat all of his contract. There's a way you can bargain how much you're going to do. The Miami Dolphins in this case, the team that he plays for, can eat most of that cap, and or we can do some kind of compensation in a trade. But you have to wait till June 1st, and that's fast approaching. My guy Jacques 42. Yo, Rudy, what's up? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. But yeah, the guys are at camp now. We're ready to roll, baby. I mean, you have guys like Quentin Lake talking about, is this going to be like the greatest show on turf? Guys like Quentin Lake, young fellas, they saw them on video too young to remember, but they do remember those Rams legends, the greatest show on turf. And there's one team in a franchise era that we left some rings on the table, unfortunately. You had Spygate, you had Mike Martz going crazy with the offense, and then he took over for Dick Vermeil. I really think that if Dick Vermeil was head coach for that Patriots Super Bowl, we would have won it, because he kind of was there to keep Mike Martz from doing the evil, not the evil, but the mad scientist plays, kind of rein him in. And, that's kind of what Kyle Shanahan needs, is a Dick Vermeil to say, hey, listen, just play a hard-nosed football and run the damn ball, Robert Clinton says, who else can we get in our defense, man? The defense, man, listen, with the guys who we got, undrafted free agents, I love Chris Paul Jr., the undrafted linebacker. I mean, they're showing what they could do in camp and OTAs rather. But we'll see what happens. The first cog to fall maybe will be Jalen Ramsey. If we can get Jalen Ramsey, use him as a free safety, and have him just free wheel back there. A great veteran presence, and we'll see what happens with that. But you always can use another D tackle or something. This team is not afraid to make adjustments, or so we'll see what happens with that. Let's see. But yeah, so the guys are back at OTAs, and let me give you a quick clip here. Oh, also too, by the way, I set up my live. I had set this up before I was gonna come on this week, and I forgot that I had put this movie. And tell me if you guys in the chat, tell me if you guys know what movie I'm missing right now, because I don't mind. I'm with you guys, but I had set this. I have the AMC thing where you can go in and watch up to 4 movies a month, and love movies, love going to movies. But here's the movie that I'm going to hold off until tomorrow. Tell me if you can tell me if this gives you an idea what I was going to watch. I love those movies. I love the series. This was a gift from my niece for Christmas. That's pretty cool. Here's the tag. So there it is. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to that movie. So I'm gonna watch that movie soon. I love Jackie Chan. Love the just the nostalgia, man. Like I'm an OG Ram fan. The 80s was something else. The mid 80s, I always say I hearken back to, check this out. So as a kid, I became a Ram fan, being in Southern California, the Los Angeles Rams, Vince Ferragamo in the Super Bowl. That's when I said, that's my team, man. I love that quarterback. I love how excited they are. And I'm just a kid. The helmet, the iconic horn, everybody was going for the Steelers. That was the last Super Bowl of their dynasty. And I was a Ram fan. And then I never looked back, man. Billy Waddy, Preston Denard, Wendell Tyler, Jack Youngblood, Jim Youngblood, Hacksaw Reynolds, on and on and on. Sean Gilbert back in the day, on and on and on. London Fletcher, when they went to St. Louis, it was always loyalty over location. And then the greatest show on turf, Rams, and the Rams got to the NFC Championship game with my guy Jim Everett, one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, throwing to Pete Houlihan, one of my favorite tight ends, Ram. Didn't play a long time with us, but he was great. Hurlerleen Fools, should be Hall of Famer, Henry Ellard, Preston, I almost said Preston Denard. That's Vince Ferragamo time. Flipper Anderson, Dickerson. Unfortunately, he only played a few years with Jim Everett, but on and on and on, all the way to now. So amazing, iconic franchise. Big Ron Mess, how you doing, brother? Sup, Ramley? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you so much. And I wanted to get this to stage. Let me make sure. Let's see if I still have him. Hold on here. But I wanted to talk about a few things. And thank you guys for spending some time with me. You guys that watch the replays. I wanted to talk about a few things. So besides the Jalen Ramsey watch, this gentleman right here, everybody is ecstatic about, man. He's all in. He's so stoked to have not just the quarterback, but the franchise to boot. Now, he kind of followed, or he did. He kind of, hold on. Let me put this back. He kind of followed Aaron Rodgers, who has been another great quarterback in years past. But to the Jets. But let's face it, the Jets franchise is not the Los Angeles Rams franchise. So he has everything now. He has the coaching staff, the front office, a first tier franchise to go with the Hall of Fame quarterback. And, like he had with the Packers when Aaron Rodgers was younger and he was with them. He's looking amazing in OTAs, man. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, man. And then, also too at OTAs, you have JJ Redick. JJ, it's LA teams, baby. This is, I kid, but I do have to point out that there are a lot of Southern California. The Rams were gone. The Rams were gone in Southern California for over 20 plus years. So in that time, there's some fans that, they were led astray by the 49ers, in the 5 Super Bowls and the Raiders, when Al Davis was around. But, the Chargers, maybe some if you're close to San Diego, but the Rams were not here. The iconic franchise that played in the LA Coliseum that won the NFL championship game, Southern California's first NFL championship for Los Angeles was won by the Rams, the 1951 Rams. They were in St. Louis, so a lot of people pick their teams and their son and grandson the way it goes now. A lot of them are Southern California Niner fans, are also Dodger and Laker fans. So that's how we kid. It's LA team. So there's J.J. Redick, coming to camp and giving his appreciation to Les Snead. Amazing Les Snead, one of the best GMs in the NFL. So that's just kind of a cool little thing. And then, but yes, indeed, my guy Jock42 says, can't wait for Devante to dominate. Man, what are you going to do, man? I mean, Puka Nacua, Devante Adams, Tyler Higbee, the guy that we're going to get into, Terrence Ferguson, the rookie who's turning heads in camp. Jordan Whitworth. I mean, on and on and on. There's just it's like the Three Amigos. It's a plethora of weapons. So it's going to be amazing, man. And I'm going to show you guys something too. Hold on one sec. VBs, how you doing? What up, Ramilia? Moved to Florida from LA. Oh, gonna miss going to SoFi for all the home games. Oh, well, God bless you, man. Hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Florida's got great weather, man, but yeah, man, you'll still be able to come out. You'll be able to watch them on TV. Like me, I sometimes even when I have, like when I was a season ticket holder, now I go to select games. But when I was a season ticket holder, sometimes like, man, go ahead, nephew. I'll watch it on TV. It's not the same, but it's better on your knees, man. Your knees and legs, man. Walking up and down those steps, and we're moving around, or you got to get up for the guys that have to go to the restroom every 5 minutes, man. You're like, man, dude, are you gonna watch the game? You got to get up to let them go by. So, but props to you, brother. Appreciate you. And but also two VBs. I was letting everybody know that I'm going to have a more regular schedule. Wednesday and Sunday are going to be the day 7:05 sharp, and regular schedule from now on. BB says, I feel you. Be a couch warrior, go Rams. Yeah, man. Sometimes, listen, going to the games is better. Seeing the Ramilia, hey, what's up, brother? Hey, what's up, man? And then making fun of the other team lightheartedly. We're just having fun. It's just games. That's all it is. Hey, we're going to get you guys today. Well, it's the Niners, man. Good luck to you. But barbecuing or bringing stuff, hanging out, seeing that beautiful stadium, high-fiving guys you didn't even know, but they're Ram fans. Seeing the guy. Listen, one of the things that I like too is seeing the elder statesmen, wheelchair-bound or cane-bound, older OG Ram fans, man. I see them, and they're also gals, and they're guys. There'll be older ladies, senior ladies, with their Ram stuff on, man. And so that you guys can do what you like, but whenever I see them, I if I'm at Disneyland or whatever, hey, did you have a good time? That makes their day, and it makes me feel good. And I say, hey, good job today. Did you have a good job? We had a good game, but we'll get them next time. Try to bring them into it, because man, they've been around longer than we have, and some of them saw Roman Gabriel and Fearsome Foursome. But yes, indeed, I love it. VB says SoFi is like, man, it is, man. I'm gonna tell you, when we went to that clip and it shows you when I'm saying bye bye, not bang bang escalator gang. When we were in that's the game where the Rams were down and they came back, and then the Niners were driving, and then we got it Purdy. And the Niner fans were like, "Oh, we're going to come." Every little thing. We're just on our pins and needles, and we're like, there was Niner fans this side and that side, Ram fans right here around me. Man, it was such a beautiful game. Games like that is amazing, man. I can't wait, and it's just going to get better, man. Their fan base is going to come out. Now, I got to tell you, a lot of guys are like me, where you can't find you can't get the parking pass. One year we had the season ticket pass, but we couldn't get a parking pass because they put you in a different queue and they get sold out. And you're like, what? So, you got to pay like $80 to $100 just for parking for a regular season game. And so, but that's why sometimes you're like, hey, nephew, what is it? What are we playing today? The Jaguars? Go ahead, nephew. But just to give you an idea, man, it's crazy. Rudy, what's how you doing, brother? he says FK the Niners. Rudy, horns up for me. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you. Appreciation. Yes, indeed. Rudy says NFC Championship game beating the Night Niners was a movie. Man, listen, I wish I could have went to that game, man. I wish I could have went to that game. But at that time, I'm going to tell you, I had my season ticket. We had put in for the parking pass. I had a Disneyland pass. I had a Knott's Berry Farm pass. I had Universal Studios. Oh man, I would have loved to have gone, man. And you got to put your deposit in. And I said, no, man. You know what? And then I could have went. I almost was going to go, but I said no. But I wish I could have been there with you guys, man. You guys. That's something that you could. Even if we never win a Super Bowl again in our lifetime, knock on wood. How dare you? But that is something that I wish I could have gone. But you know what? Like my grandkids like to go to the water park, and we go to Disneyland with my grandkids, and kind of have to bite the bullet, because you can't have everything. But yes, indeed, man, it was a magical year, man. BB says, what was your favorite Rams game at SoFi so far? That's a good question. Regular season game. Good question. Shit. One of the best ones is this last year. Just comes to mind recently is when we beat the Niners and sent them home in that video clip. But there's just been so many. One of the worst ones is the Bills. What else? There's another. When we beat in the playoffs, when we beat the Cardinals. In the regular season when we beat the Cardinals to take the division, and then we beat them again in the playoffs. So yes, indeed, it's just amazing, man. You take a selfie with the stadium in the background, and it's so beautiful and amazing looking. It looks like it's a digital picture. It doesn't even look like a real stadium in the picture. It's just a beautiful stadium, man. We deserve it, and I love what Stan Kroenke is doing, building his empire. Yes, indeed. Love it, love it, love it. Rego says, Winer fans are pumped over their weak-ass schedule. Yeah, hold on. Where's my clip? I got too many of them. Hold on. Yeah, yes, indeed. They're like, well, we have a last place schedule. That's not nothing to be proud of, man. There's a reason why you have a last place schedule. Let me give out. This is what I was looking for too. Hold on. I want to see something real quick. Hold on. New tab. Hold on. Where is it? This has got to be the coolest. I think I saw it a while ago, but this has to be one of the coolest aprons I have seen in a long time, man. Hold on. Let's see if it lets me see it. Sometimes, darn it. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I'm trying to look for it so I don't butcher his name that posted it. If you see it, let me know in the comments, brother. I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't see it. Let me go down a little further. Hold on. I'm going to show it to you. Hold on, guys. I just got to kick it out. I love it. I've seen it before, but I forget about it. I got to get me one of these. Oh, wow. Anyway, it's a Canadian Ram fan. And check this out. I think it's something like a Canadian Badass or something like that. Canadian Ram Ambassador. So I can't remember what the name is, but most likely I believe it's Canadian. And he's a good dude. I see him posting stuff on Twitter X. But check this out, man. Add this to stage. I love that. That's badass, man. I got to get me one of those, man. That's awesome. I got to get me one of those. That's awesome, man. Props to you, brother. I was looking for you. I was going to type your name in, but I didn't have a chance when I was running in here. So we'll see what happens with that. I got a kick out of that. VB says, golf coming back to SoFi. He said, do we boo him? No. Well, listen, do what you like, because you know what? As much as those tickets cost, let's do this. Yeah, let him have it. We love him. After the game, we'll say, hey, good job, golf, whatever, because we support him. If when the Rams were out of the playoffs and he was in the playoffs, I was rooting for him. But yeah, we can boo him. Boo, he's on the other team, so that's fine. Stafford uses Brock Turdy. Sal says, Niners in their cupcake schedule. Yes, indeed. Rebo says, fake Turdy is the highest paid bum in the NFL history. Now, listen, that's a great topic. I keep hearing that was a good deal for both. Wait a minute. Listen, they structured it the way they should. They're just being responsible. Do they get a pat on the back? No. The issue is this. They're not even sure if he's a franchise quarterback for the next couple of years. That's why they gave him this contract. After this year, they can get out, right? There's one. The other thing, too, is it's not just his contract. Before he was paying peanuts, it was the fire sale, a.k.a. releasing all those players. A Leonard Floyd. They couldn't re-sign Greenlaw. He wanted to be his own. He wanted to get away from Fred Warner. He's like, well, you're a great player, but you get all the kudos, but you can't stop the run when I'm not there, right? Bosa, they paid up. Trent Williams, CMC. It's all those contracts, and that's why they had to get rid of him. Now, they did the responsible thing, spreading it out, but he gets all of his money front-wise. So no matter what, he's guaranteed over $100 and some million. But also, too, and I don't wish this on anyone, he hasn't shown that he can be 37-year-old, 37, 38. I'm not even sure what Stafford is anymore. But he's been more, knock on wood, he's been more durable than this young fella. And it's one of the reasons why is because they don't fix that right side of the line. They're always going defense. Look, they let Robert Saleh run the draft this time. And they were picking defensive player. And then some of the players they got, because Robert Saleh wanted, which is props to them, but there's kind of a reach in a lot of experts' estimation. But we will see. But he has not been durable. So it's not just his contract. It's that contract on top of the other contracts, on top of the Debo contract, on top of the IU contract. And may not even be there for the first 6 games. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, here's our guys back in OTAs. Oops. Hold on. Not that one. Hold on. Maybe that is it. Hold on. Let's just run the play. I didn't get a chance to label it. Hold on. Let's just let it play. Come on, Rampage. Again. Here, let me let this play again.
Come on, Rampage.
We don't need Jalen Ramsey. We got Rampage. But here we go, guys. Our guys are at OTAs, baby. Here we go. Here, I'm going to have to narrow it this. Hope you guys can hear my voice. And he's going back. Jordan Whitworth is open. Over the middle. There's no audio. Hopefully you guys can hear me. There it is. Shades of Preston Denard. I hope you guys heard my audio, but if you couldn't, it's okay. The way that StreamYard has, they have stuff in different places. But That's Jordan Whittington's turning heads in camp as well as Tyler Ferguson, and so you know, we've got a lot of weapons, man. And it's not just the weapons. This is why, you know, unfortunately the Niners, they got Demarcus Robinson, who had the DUI, and he's going to be out a few games suspended because of that. That's one reason why we weren't quick to re-sign him. We ended up getting Tutu Atwell instead. But it's a difference when you have a Matthew Stafford throwing the ball versus a Brock Purdy, who's also going to be running for his life. And I say it because you can have all the weapons in the world, but if your quarterback is not the type of quarterback that can get the guy the ball in any place and any time, there's a huge difference, man. And so there's a reason why there's one gunslinger in the NFL that has been the orchestra leader of the two greatest seasons in NFL history, and Megatron season, record-breaking season, and Cooper Kupp's Triple Crown season. It's been Matthew Stafford. And then also, too, the greatest rookie wide receiver season is the Puka Nakua's wide receiver record-breaking season. Matthew Stafford's been the orchestrator. That's what I'm saying. It's not that, oh, he's a Ram fan, forget what he says. No, that's facts, man. I mean, we've all seen it. Does he throw the ball when he shouldn't? Yeah, boy. I mean, when you trust that right arm, baby, you know, sometimes you're like, relax. But still, everybody throws picks. But, man, look at the guy did in the snow, over 300-some yards. That long ball to Puka Nakua on the sidelines in crunch time, man. Who else can do that except for Matthew Stafford? That was amazing. Could have used a couple more seconds from our center, Bo Lemmer, who played great in that game, and we would have been home to the NFC Championship game. But that is what it is. Let's see. Let me get in here. Sal says, VP is, yes, we book off. VP says, thoughts on Puka giving up his number? I'm okay with it. You know, Puka's a great dude, man. And also he get to wear his number 12 that he wore in college. So that's okay. You know, he's just giving respect to the guy. He's a Ram now. That's okay. He just started his career. It's kind of like Cooper Kupp when he went from 18 to 10. Ruba says, Rudy, where can I find that apron? Man, it's been a while since I've seen it and looked for it. I would try the Ram shop first. If not, eBay. Jacques Ford chooses golf had a chance in 2023 Lions. Man, listen, some of that is just bad luck. You know, Jacques, sometimes guys are just blessed to be lucky. Look at back in the day for you older guys like me, Doug Flutie, Joseph Montana. I mean, throwing up that ball in the back of the end zone, you know, perfectly placed with guys in his face. Anything could have went wrong, you know. Dwight Clark could have dropped it on the Rams side. Ferragamo in the playoffs at Dallas Stadium. Over the middle, the linebacker got a little fingertip fingernail on the ball, wobbled a little bit right into Billy Waddy's arms going across for the game-winning touchdown to get us to the playoff, to the NFC Championship game. Sometimes guys have good luck, but Jared Goff, man, I mean, if you remember our Super Bowl, and he was a young player, man, he was just a tad late on a couple of balls. Guys were wide open. Cook was wide open in the back of the end zone. I was rooting for him, man. And even Brock Purdy even threw the ball off of a Lions defender's helmet, and it bounced right into, I think it was Ayuk's hands. I can't remember whose hands it was, but right at the goal line, they had the ball. It should have been a pick, man, or even just knocked away. They wouldn't have the ball right there. It's just, you know, that was a lucky play. And, but yeah, I was rooting for him, man. Burrow, let's go Rams. Yes, indeed. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming in. Hit the like and subscribe button, man. Coming more often. We'll be here on Wednesdays and Sundays, 7:05, baby. That's the regular schedule from now on. Let's see. Appreciate you guys. BC, go Rams. Appreciate you. Let's get into another clip. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the clip I was looking for. Our guys at OTAs.
Beautiful days in California. About to go down.
Well, great day in Southern California. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Camera on my face, bro. I don't do no media. The camera out.
Love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Hey,
Oh my God.
I love being here with you guys. Much rather be coaching, but this is a subtle flex on you.
That's a flex on everybody.
That's my coach, baby. That's my coach and my team, baby. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll. Listen, eyes on the screen real quick. You're going to have to just kind of like, this burns, man. This burns. It burns. It burns. I love this brother. And even though he's on another team, God bless you. Check this out. Eyes on the screen. Cooper Kupp, bless you, brother. I love you. Hopefully you won't play good against us. Check this out, man. This burns. This burns. It burns. It's just like when you see Eric Dickerson in a Colt uniform. Hold on. Man, you don't look right. You don't look right. You don't look right, man. You don't look right. The worst than that, though, is remember when we saw Isaac Bruce with the Niners? Oh, man. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Love it, love it, love it. Jacques Fortune's Whittington looking swole. Yeah, brother. Listen, these guys are young guys. They're still growing into their pro bodies and they're lifting weights and stuff. This Rams crew with this quarterback, they're going to be, man, we're going to be explosive. How explosive are we going to be? That's what I wanted to get to with Tyler Ferguson, Whittington, all these guys we got, man. The new guy we got in draft. Oh man, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Let's get into it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The highlights with Ferguson, Terrence Ferguson. Hold on. Let me set this up real quick. This is what we're going to look forward to. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it right on this side. Hold on. There we go. It's ready for roll. Here we go. Here, it's ready to roll.
For Dylan Gabriel. And he checks it down to Terrence Ferguson, the star tight end, who weeds his way for another institution of choice. They just went to work. He's continued that. There's Terrence Ferguson, and he gets the double shot here in Eugene as we start the fourth quarter. Dylan Gabriel on second down to Terrence Ferguson, and it gets off the field. Noah Whittington is on. Dylan Gabriel. There's Terrence Ferguson. Ferguson, the linebacker.
In Oregon, the former walk-on. Clearly offsides here. Ferguson with the catch. Terrence Ferguson at midfield. Let's see if they... Yeah, it's Gabriel. Snaps. Throws low. Caught. Terrence.
All right. So I just wanted to give you a little taste of Terrence Ferguson because this dude, with him, Tyler Higbee's healthy now. Jordan Whittington we just saw. Devante Adams, Puka Nakua, Tutu Whitworth still there. I mean, it's going to be a plethora. Three amigos line again of weapons, man. We just can't forget the run game. We got a guy we just drafted, Kyron Williams, and when Blake Corum will get more of a chance. I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait. Let's see. And speaking of Terrence Ferguson, yep. Yeah, it is the man. Kurt Warner with the Cardinals. Yeah, Kurt Warner with the Cardinals. How can I not mention? And also Jim Everett with the Saints. Hold on. Here we go. Now, just a simple pass to the flat. Note where the ball's at. Note the hands. Real quick, one more time. This dude here, man. I mean, you can have double tight end set. Higbee on one side, him on the other. Motion him to come out. Let Higbee take the place. Vice versa. I mean, this Ram team is going to be something else, man. How explosive are they going to be, man? How explosive are you guys expecting this to be? We're going to be amazing, man. I cannot wait. Let's see. Also, too, I want to give I don't see my guy Willie Bone, but he watches the replays too. I want to coming off of Memorial Day weekend. since I've been here. I want to give you guys, our fallen heroes memorial, a happy memorial. I don't like to say happy, so that's the wrong term. A tribute to our fallen heroes, Memorial Day, remembering them on Memorial Day. And, I used to always say happy, Veterans Day, but Memorial Day is different. So I still see people say that. And sometimes I would too. And I say, what, that's not the right term. It's remembering and paying tribute to our fallen heroes. So, but it's always an all in good love. Yes, indeed. Let's see. I thought I had another clip here I wanted to show you guys. Jay Witt. All right, here we go. Maybe I've shown this, but I can't. It's not labeled. So let me just give you a quick look here. Hold on. Here we go. All right, that was just. I don't know who that was. Who was that? I can't tell who that is. Anyway, I just saw Stafford in the background. Rubio says, we need Kyron Williams to get some stickum this season to cut down his fumbles. Man, I love Kyron Williams. You cannot fumble the ball. He hates that he fumbled the ball as well. Man, we could have used at least one, him and Stafford too, both, man. Without those 2 fumbles, they wouldn't have had 6 points and coulda, woulda, shoulda. Oh man. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. I thought I had it in the clip. If not, that's okay. All right. Cool. All right. So just so you guys know. So again, the days that I'm going to be on here is Sunday and Wednesdays. I just wanted to come on today and talk about Terrence Ferguson, our weapons. Jalen Ramsey possibly rejoining the Rams around June 1st because that's the best time to sign him. This edition here as well. And then we'll talk about the other guys. We've got the undrafted free agents, that linebacker Bond. What's his name? Undrafted free agent. Hold on. Hold on. His name always escapes me. Where'd he go? You guys have in the chat, let me know. Help me out here. Dolak. Sean Dolak. Man, I'm looking forward to him to go with Chris Paul Jr. And now we have more athletic crew. Inexperienced in the pro game, but athletic and Omar Spates. It's going to be amazing, guys. So I appreciate you guys coming in today. I just wanted to come in here and talk with you guys and let you guys know what's going on with the new schedule, with the permanent schedule. Sundays and Wednesdays at 7:05 p.m. for sure, and then we'll add more days on when we need it. So you guys know. Rudy says, Rudy, I used to be Ramley Ties. I think I like the name more because it's my last name and the franchise I hate. Whatever works for you, man. Because you know what? Thank you, baby. Let me see. Hold on. Look at my. Let me see. Hold on. Whatever works for that's a it's just not a PC name, but who cares? My granddaughter says, "Open this for me." There you go, baby. Don't let the dogs get it, okay? They can't have chocolate. There you go. I love you. Here you go.
I like it.
Wow, baby. Don't get on your clothes and don't let the dogs get it, okay? But that is funny, man. I love it. Hold on. Let me give you a clip to in tribute to that name.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners.
I love it. Jock Force says, F the Niners. Santa Clara sucks. That's why I keep this clip here handy. It just makes me laugh. Check this out. Hold on. We make fun of them too. Like, when the Vikings do that horn. How does it go? Ooh, whatever I go. Do you do that during field goals too? the Niners have a thing where they do like the foghorn from the boats, or whatever. Like, do you do that for first downs too? Where is it at the Niners streaker? Here it is. This is hilarious.
Bang, bang, Niner gang!
It's all in good fun, guys. Don't get mad, you guys, but you Niner fans. But anyway, yes, indeed, I love it. Appreciate you guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I just wanted to come here real quick to talk with some things about the Rams and things that I'm thinking about. Tyler Ferguson, the weapons, Devante Adams, Sean Dolick, Chris Paul Jr., Matthew Stafford, the guys are back at OTAs. We'll be coming in here again Wednesdays and Sundays, 7:05. And then we'll add more days whenever we need it, like I said. Ruben says, dude falls at the end of the street. But all right, guys, I love each one of you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Today is Wednesdays. We'll see you guys Sunday night, all right? As we always say, may the Ramilia be with you. And Ramulators, mount up. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you for joining me.